Nosema. Nosema is a disease. It's summer, you don't have too much of a problem with it. But Nosema is when you see a lot of brown. This is a top bar right here, and this is what the bee lets go like that in here, and it'll turn black all over, or brown, deep dark brown really. And they thought it was a protozoan, and now they say it's a fungal disease. It doesn't make any difference which it is. It causes diarrhea. The treatment is to use Fumagil B. Fumagil B is fairly expensive. Again, like any other medicine, the bees can become, the organism, the parasite can become resistant to it. So it's one of these things, don't use it just prophylactically, go ahead and use it when you have a problem. And I know that my bees, right now we're going to have some Nosema on the frames and so on, so I'm going to have to use some Fumagil for that. And it gives the mixes, so I'm not going to go through that. When you buy the Fumagil, they'll have a little packet there and tells you how to treat them. With small amounts, like down at the bottom, 1/2 gallon of water to 8 pounds of sugar. And what you do is mix the Fumagil B with some warm water and then mix it with that 1/2 gallon of water and 8 pounds of sugar, and that makes 1 gallon. And then you feed it with those feeders. So they take just like you do the 1-to-1 sugar or 2-to-1 sugar and syrup.
Is there any possibility that if you let your hive, then, so let your hive can have the disease, and the few that survive, and will it build back up and build resistance to it?
Not without treatment.
So they'll all die?
Yeah, I think it was treatment. One of the things I would say, and that one book that Bob loaned me on keeping bees natural, it's not that kind, but he said it doesn't make any difference what's on the frames, the bees will clean it out. And if it's real severe, they won't have the strength to clean it up. I'd feed them some Fumagil B insert to try and give them a little boost. And make sure you scrape off the top bar and all the brown defecate that you find, because this stays in the gut of the honeybee. And honeybee is probably animist. I feel strongly with the spearmint that we used last year that it helped in this case. And I think the European and American followers helped, and that one book says that. But then the fellow said, if you've got hives that died, you find the bees where the starved and so on, the bees' heads will be in the cells. And I'm thinking about doing something this year. Anyhow, people in La Crosse can now have chickens in their backyard. Taking a frame, and I'm going to do this, put a frame of from a hive and let the chickens pluck that out. I'm going to see if I can get the people to let me put a frame on there against a building or something, and put some screws or something to hold the frame up. I don't want it on the ground. Have them hold it up so the chickens have to pluck those bees out. See if it works. So, anyway, I'll report later when I get it done.